Today's story is called Love is a Family. The author is Roma Downey. She wrote the words. And the illustrator is Justine Gasket. She drew the pictures. Take a look at the front cover right here. What do you think this story is about? Let's open the book and read and find out. I want a real family, said Lily, slamming the screen door shut behind her. And what would that be? Her mama asked. More than just you and me. Tonight is family fun night, and I bet I'll be the only kid in the whole class bringing just one person. What kind of family is that? A small kind, teased Mama, but it's still a real family. So Lily's family is small. It's one mom and one child. Lily didn't want to have a snack with Mama like she did most days after school. The house was too quiet and too neat. I'm going next door, she said. Melissa's house was never quiet and never, ever neat. Melissa had 4 brothers and 2 sisters. She shared a room with her sisters, and every night they had a pillow fight before they went to sleep. When I go to sleep, thought Lily, all I get to do is the next chapter in the book Mama and I are reading together. Lily played with Melissa in her noisy, messy house until Mama called her home to get ready for family fun night. So Melissa's family looks a little bit different. It's very big. There are a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters. She has a big family. Mama asked, "Do you want me to call Uncle Mike and Aunt Lizzie to see if they'll meet us there?" "Uncles and aunts don't count," Lily told her. "Sometimes I wish I had sisters or Dad who lived with me, or at least a brother or something." "I know," said Mama. "Sometimes I wish that too. But most of the time, our little family feels just right to me. Love is what makes a family, and we've got plenty of that." So some families are just really small, with one mom and one child. But that's okay because they have just as much love as any other family. Lily knew it was true. Even so, her lonely feelings wouldn't go away. She kept worrying about how they'd be the weirdest family at family fun night. So she's worried that her family looks different because it's so small. But as it turned out, they weren't. When they got there, they saw plenty of families that didn't look like Melissa's. So some families are big. Some of the families are small. They all look very different. Lily talked to a girl who was there with just her dad. She came back and whispered to Mama, "Remy's mama passed, and she has no brothers or sisters, so it's just the 2 of them." "That's how I grew up too," said Mama. Lily had forgotten about that. It felt weird to think about her mom as a little girl. So Remy's family is just like Lily's. It's very small. Remy has one dad and no mom. Lily has one mom and no dad. Every family looks different. Grandpa learned to do those things because he was my daddy and he loved me, Mama said. He also baked peanut butter cookies and planned fantastic birthday parties. He sang songs and told awful jokes when I needed cheering up. There are so many ways for families to show love, as there are different kinds of families. So Lily's mom, her family had only one grandpa. She didn't have a mom or a dad, just one grandpa. Every family looks different. Mama laughed. And how about Josh and Tony across the street? They don't have parents now, but they have grandparents who pop popcorn for scary movies, rescue balls from the roof, pull splinters out of dirty fingers, and catch lightning bugs. I call that a family. So Josh and Tony's family looks different too. They have one grandma and one grandpa. They don't have a mom or dad in their family. At Family Fun Night, they saw families with stepdads and stepmoms, half-sisters and half-brothers. There were single moms and single dads, and families made up of different colors of skin. Everybody was laughing and showing their love by being together. So all of these families look very different. Some families have one dad, no mom. Some families have one mom, no dad. Some families have a lot of brothers and sisters. Some families just have grandparents. But each family is the same. They all have love for each other. But later, walking home in the cool night air, it was just Lily and Mama again, alone under a million sparkling stars. Lily pointed. See that big bunch of stars over there? That's how big Melissa's family is. That's a nice bunch of stars, said Mama. Yeah, but look at those two pretty stars twinkling together over there, Lily said, smiling. They're like us. They're shining just as brightly. Mama, someday you'll be old and I'll be grown up too, said Lily. And do you know who will brush your hair then? It will be me. And I'll braid your hair for you, and I'll make sure your barrettes are even on both sides. Because you and I will always be a family and will always have love. The end. So this story shows us that families come in all sizes. Some families have one parent. Some families have two parents. Some families don't even have any parents. They have grandparents. They're all different sizes and all different skin tones too. But each family has the most important thing of all, love. Do you have a big family or do you have a small family? I have a small family. I have one mom, one dad, and one brother. The end.